What Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is up against. Hello there, I am Dr. K. Paul Stoller, and this short video is about the difficulty Robert Kennedy is having trying to reform the unreformable. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. finds himself facing a formidable and deeply entrenched system, one that spans government agencies, the pharmaceutical industry, media conglomerates, and even the halls of Congress. His recent appearance on Tucker Carlson Uncensored offered a rare glimpse into the magnitude of the corruption he is willing to confront, particularly within institutions like the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. The revelations he shared, alleging regulatory capture, suppression of scientific inquiry, and conflicts of interest, were not just shocking. They were a scathing indictment of the very systems tasked with safeguarding public health. And yet, this level of scrutiny and concern was conspicuously absent from Kennedy's Senate confirmation hearings. Lawmakers showed little to no interest in exploring his views on the chronic disease crisis that continues to plague millions of Americans. No one asked about the dramatic rise in childhood illnesses, autoimmune conditions, or neurodevelopmental disorders like autism. Instead, the dominant concern seemed to be whether Kennedy would challenge the status quo on vaccine policy, a telling indication of where political priorities lie. This stark contrast raises a troubling question. Why is it acceptable for Kennedy to speak candidly about institutional corruption on a media platform like Carlson's, yet entirely ignored when standing before our elected representatives? The answer may lie in the reality that mainstream medicine and public health are no longer solely in the hands of impartial experts. Rather, they appear to be heavily influenced, if not outright controlled, by the pharmaceutical industry. Our political system is similarly compromised. Campaign donations, lobbying, and revolving doors between government and corporate roles ensure that critical questions go unasked and essential reforms remain untouched. Meanwhile, the media, once the watchdog of democracy, often serves as a mouthpiece for these same corporate interests, shaping narratives and marginalizing dissenting voices. Kennedy's uphill battle is not simply a political campaign. It is a confrontation with a powerful, interconnected web of influence that resists transparency, accountability, and change. His willingness to challenge this system, publicly and persistently, marks him as a rare figure in American public life. But it also underscores just how deeply our institutions have strayed from their original purpose. Thank you for watching. The end.